Oh, hey, all you boob tubers out there. It's Matt with Beregost Gaming, and coming at you with episode 6, is it? With Baldur's Gate. I'm getting these confused since I'm running these simultaneously alongside Fallout. Now, where we had last left off, Abdel, that's this guy up front here.
You rang.
And with his little helmet, and he looks like he's got, I think I got him with some leather armor, maybe some studded leads. We had meandered our way through, killed a rogue ogre who had kidnapped some belts, had purloined some belts off their inhabitants, had a weapon mishap, and I don't know if I talked about that or not. It's been about a week now. Lots gone on since then, but if not, I will, and for the sake of thoroughness and redundancy. Now, in the mighty town, the large town of, what are we doing? Come on, no, not like that. Let's do that one. I don't know why it keeps reverting back to that. That's like if your main character is a mage, you kind of put him in the back and get everybody surrounding and leading in front of them. So let's see what Beregost has for us. It's got a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
You! Hey, you! Yes, you! I don't see anybody else around here. A little help, please?
Now I'm gonna play this as Abdel since he's got high charisma, he's gonna be a big stud muffin. Of course, what do you need?
There's bandits! Vicious, magic bandits! They must have gone to advanced bandit school or something. They're trying to capture me.
Very well. I shall defend you from these bandits.
My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and oh goodness, they're here!
So, you would try to hide from us behind this unfortunate fool. Your cowardice proves as deadly as your reckless magic.
You're the one trying to capture me, and I still don't know what you want, so I'd rather not let it happen. Get out of here before me and my new friends decide to eject a fist into your mouth.
You there, stand aside and give me the girl. Surely you won't risk your life for a stranger.
I won't let you harm her. By what right do you hunt this woman?
By my right as a wizard of Fae. We must study her anomalous powers, whether or not she comes willingly.
Back off, before I see whether you're as red on the inside as on the outside.
If you wish to die for this wild mageling, so be it.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Not again.
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find him.
Okay, so in case I didn't iterate this fact,
You rang.
when we encountered that mage who was trying to be a friend, and the friendly arm turned out he just wanted to collect a bounty on our head. Always get rid of the mage. I mean, they're weak, but they are such...
You're a queer fellow.
I mean, I'm just going to see if I can just
Your voice is
spam
ambrosia.
some abilities here on this guy.
This better be good.
I mean, everybody's going after
Nature's
him.
servant awaits.
I know he's got two guys that can start stabbing me in the back while I'm focused on him, but if he gets off a spell, you're done. Like, it's going to be an automatic reload at this point. Debilitation is the name of the game here, and if his enemy gets off as like a horror spell, it just causes your guys to run around screaming and like cowards and chickens with their heads cut off. You're done. You have to reload. Maybe if you're in an enclosed space and there's one guy who doesn't get affected by it and can manage to kill them, and the guys are just your guys are confined to this one, like, I can think of an example coming up in a town at a tent, and they just run around the tent, and then eventually the spell will wear off if you get lucky.
Oh, I thought you were injured.
Monteron, I never loved you.
See? I didn't take him out fast enough. Didn't take him out fast enough. Alright.
Spit it out. Sort
Let's
it.
try that again. We'll just romp through the dialogue this time. Spam through it. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll see if I can do a cut.
Hey, you! There's bandits! My hero. Now, where are the rest of your men hiding? I'll be honest. I was betting on you having a legion of soldiers because you'll need it, and
So,
you're the one.
you there. Stand aside and by my right as a if you wish to die.
Away with you, you pompous creep!
Not again.
Kendall, where did you go? We can't let her
rang.
escape. Slaughter them all, and we'll sort this out once we find
You didn't poke at me?
So since they haven't gone violent yet, they haven't gone aggressive, you kind of have to manually target
Something
them.
troubling you?
That's okay. That's the beauty of this game. You can manually target people. And I
You're a
believe,
clear
honestly,
fellow.
not to bring up a very, very
Nature's servant
social
awaits.
taboo at this point, but I think you could even target children. I don't do it myself.
Can I help
I don't play that kind of role playing, but I'm just saying it's out there.
And the rivers run red!
Go on then.
Oh my god.
What you want?
Nira's gonna die.
Your voice
That's
is
just what I need.
ambrosia.
This better be good. What need ye dead?
Spit it out.
See if I can get this.
Yep.
See if I can get this spammed out before he gets a spell off. There we go. Interrupted him. Perfect. There we go.
You
Everybody
rang.
just dogpile this guy.
Rivers run red!
I am
I
become
am
death.
really
Destroyer
sorry
of
about what just happened.
worlds.
I didn't want to involve you, but if I hadn't run into you when I did, they'd be elbow deep in my brains right now.
What will you do now? Surely Ikandor will return at some point.
Since you were kind enough to save me from those wizardly thugs, I was wondering if I could stay with you for a while. For your protection, as well as mine. I swear, I'm quite a skilled spellcaster. I can hurl a fireball like you wouldn't believe.
Very well. Your company would be appreciated.
Fantastic! Let me just get my... well, nothing. I'm ready to go now.
Alright, now, since we already had 6 members, we have to decide who we want to remove to make room for Nera. Since we're going to be keeping Khalid and Jaheira and Imoen, comes down to Montaran and Zar. And they're a pair, so removing one is going to always facilitate removing the other. So let's just remove Zar, remove Montaran, and I think we'll be good.
Stop touching me!
You're letting me go? We have shared so much, so many good times. This is truly a sad day indeed. Goodbye, so sad, blah blah blah, and all that rot.
Ye spoke at me?
I would have it. I likely would have put a dagger in you eventually, but for now you have been adequately useful. Yeah, they're just a
Go
couple
on
of
then.
creeps.
Right, what's this then?
And as I said before, if you keep them in a party with Jaheira and Khalid too long, you're liable to have a riot on your hands. Okay, they don't have anything. Well, let's take a look at see what
You
Nera
rang?
has. She's got an enchanted staff, so that's pretty cool. She's got her own little robes. No, they're just traveler's robes. But this is the cool thing. She's got a little gem bag. Now, Nera is new to the enhanced edition. She was not in the original, and she is what's known as a wild mage. I'm going to hold on to her until we get our proper mage, which should be probably, I'm going to guess, in a few episodes.
I care not.
But she also comes automatically with this little gem bag, and that lets you stash your gems in it. Gems, what else? Rings, anything like that. Really just helps with inventory management space. Instead of having one slot get taken up by, one little ring. Let's actually see if we have any. Yep, we actually have some. So we'll give those to Imoen. Pawn them off. And you just dump them in there. Nice and tidy. So, and Nera, yeah, she's got some spells. Let's take a look at her spell book. So she's got this Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. I'm going to be getting rid of that. I'm not going to be remembering that. Let's get Magic Missile. Magic Missile isn't really that good. But Sleep, oh my god, Sleep is so good against groups of low-leveled enemies. And you'll run into them. We're going to see them in the wild once we get there. Just these crazy, be like 5, 6 deep of kobolds, goblins, whatever. And we'll give her 1 Identify. That'll help instead of, because we have a load of stuff we need identified.
Right, what's this then?
So, that being said, let's take a spin around. That's okay. We just got rid of 2 guys. We only got 1 back, but that's all right. There's quite a few recruitable characters in Beregost, and you have your pick. Nara. The problem with Nara is that there's always like an inherent 5% chance that when she casts a spell, it's just something random is just going to happen. And honestly, when I'm casting spells, I don't really want any sort of chance of random backlash. So, you know, I mean, it's good. She's got some unique character quests later on, which might be worth looking into, which we might take a gander at. Let's see. All right, so everybody seems to be sleeping. So let's see if we can get a room. Because everybody's closed up. I won't be able to go to the smithy. Alright, let's go in here. Let's talk to this little halfling.
Right, what's this then?
Zerlong.
I wish I had my old tobacco.
What's a thief to do, huh? You invest in some boots of stealth, you set up shop in the Badlands to the south of Beregost, and then wham! Along comes a tribe of hobgoblins, and they tear the boots from right off your feet. Damn blasted bullies is what they are, and I'll pay 100 gold to whoever can get them back to me. I will. Oh look, it's Drizzt Do'Urden. And he just stole some money from us.
You're a...
I've
done had enough of this.
We're gonna remember that. We're gonna remember that.
This way.
Let's see. I'll loot up here. Let's see what we got up here. Ooh, got a magic mace. Gonna hold on to that. Honestly, I'm probably gonna end up selling that because there's not really anybody in my full party, once I get my full party maxed out here, who really uses maces. Actually, let's just get rid of that. Is that just a knife? Yeah, that's just a dagger, so let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Slap that in there. We'll roll on down, sleep it off until the morning.
You rang. Sorted.
You want some whiskey?
Okay, let's sleep it off. Oh, hey, all you boob tubers. Sorry about that. Actually got tabbed out there. But just nothing. You guys didn't miss anything. Don't panic. No
I'm
panicking.
on it.
All right, no panicking allowed. Still in the jovial, or no, burning wizard. Yep, the burning wizard.
Sorted.
Let's take a gander around town and see what we can come up with. Let's go hit up the smithy first. This guy is pretty useful. He does have quite the inventory. So if we want to, we can actually see what we can loot. Let's see if there's anything up in this barrel. Nothing. Let's see if there's anything in this sack. Just some gold. Very minor.
You rang. I'm on it.
Alright, so actually Nira should have a spell, so let's give her... Oh, Khalid, you son of a B-word. Alright, let's give her this ring. See if she can identify that for us. Ever memory. Memorize double the amount of first level wizard spells. This is incredibly useful for any mage, especially in the beginning, because as you saw, I've got 2 spell slots for her. Now, I've got 4, so let's just double up on both spells. 2 sleeps, 2
Go on
identifies.
then. Right, what's this then?
That'll make her much more useful, because I mean, honestly, in battle, a pure class mage just isn't not useful. I mean, a staff is better than what Zara was packing. I mean, a dagger, you got to be up close and personal, and with 4 hit points. Come on. Come on, that's not...
Sorted.
We're not solving any issues with that. If anything, we're just creating them.
Kiss me, blarmy. What you wish done?
Alright, let's see what he's got for sale. So he's got the, the usual. Let's see. I am going to need to buy... Oh, I have a longsword. I'll actually just steal that. Let's buy another one, though. Just for completionist sake. And let's see. He's got some armor. I'm actually going to hold off on the armor. Now, full plate mail. We're going to be buying that eventually. That's super good for any frontliner. That'll actually set them up for pretty much the entire game. So we'll keep that in the back of our head. Shadow armor. I mean, really, it's good for like a ranger. Maybe. Maybe a thief. Pure class thief, but I've never really used it. What else was I coming in here for? Oh yes, identifying. So, let's get this identified. Belt of Antipode. Oh, he can't identify that. So, what else do we have here? There. Get these identified. Okay, so I'm going to sell that because cold resistance, honestly, there's not a whole hell of a lot of enemies that bust out cold attacks. And actually, yeah, it doubles all fire-based damage taken. I've seen more fireballs get thrown around than I have cold attacks, so we can sell that. That'll recoup some of our loss in identifying. And you're good. You're good. Alright. Girdle of Masculinity, Femininity. All that does is it changes the sex of the wearer. So, that's kind of stupid. Let's sell it. Stupefier. Alright, so you have a 25% chance of stunning a target for 1d4 rounds. This is super good for anybody who's using a mace weapons. Like if you have a cleric, full-fledged cleric or a fighter cleric, this is very good. This is an addition to the enhanced edition. But however, we're not really going to have anybody with mace weapons in this game. Jaheira, she's more staves, daggers, scimitars. Khalid swords. Got our hero Abdel with his two-handers. Imoen's gonna be mostly bows, and neither of our later characters will be using maces. So, really, for me, it's just and we're just taking it to the bank. All right, Elves Bane. This is a good belt. This is the one we got off the ogre. Armor class +3 versus missile and piercing attacks. So we're gonna want to put that on a frontliner who doesn't have that good of health or armor right now. Let's just sell some of these. Okay, not much, but hey, it's pretty much free gold. So let's position this. Let's get those over to Khalid because he needs them. He broke his weapon in the last soiree. Okay, and there it is. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna put this on Jaheira because this will crank her armor will then be versus arrows will be a armor class 5 instead of an 8, and she's got the least of all my frontliners. She's got the least amount of armor, so we gotta fix that. But we should be racking up some. We'll be getting some free suits of armor here, so all's not lost. All's not lost.
I'm on it.
Okay, now let's do some questing. Let's get our questing on. Let's see what Beregost has to offer us. Now, Beregost, you can loot the bejesus out of it if you so desire. I don't, just because one, honestly, at this point in the game, Imoen's thief skills aren't that very well developed. I think if I'm not mistaken, she's still on level 1. 2, even if you do, most of what you get is kind of negligible. Let's talk to this guy.
Hear ye, hear ye!
By order of his most radiant of Lathander Keldoth Ormlir, Governor of Beregost, in the best interest of its peoples, forthwith there will be a bounty placed upon the head of the mad cleric Basilis for the crimes against nature that he has committed. Anyone bringing proof of his demise to the Song of the Morning Temple shall receive no less than 5,000 gold. Hear ye, hear ye. We'll keep that in the back of our head. We're not going to tackle that quite yet. We need to get our levels up a little bit. And we need to fill our party back out.
Right, what's this then?
So we've got a mage, thief, kind of a healer here with Jaheira, but she's also more of a dedicated fighter. So let's get this guy, get this Yahoo.
Greetings. I am Kagan. What can I do for you?
What kind of shop is this anyhow? I run an escort business. I hire mercenaries to escort caravans en route from Amen to Baldur's Gate. Right now I'm looking for some strong sword arms, and I'm willing to pay high. Seems that one of the caravans under my protection never arrived at Baldur's Gate, and I need to know what happened. You look like a strong group of warriors. Interested in a job? Sure. We always need more money. Tell us more. That's good. I've been having a lot of problems with bandit activity lately. They've always only taken the cargo and let the caravan go afterward. I've been catching flack from the family of some of the passengers of this caravan. After all, it was the job of my mercenaries to make sure everyone got safely to Baldur's Gate. Normally, I wouldn't give one damn about some stupid whiner, but one of the passengers was the son of Entar Silvershield, and in this part of the world, his word is law. So, you want the job or not? Sure. As soon as you tell us how much we'll be paid. I'll pay each of you 30 gold per head, plus a share of any booty, if there's anyone left alive to claim it. Sounds good to us. Hey, I'm glad you guys have some sense in your heads. I have an underling who can take care of business here while I'm gone, so let's get a move on. And now we have Kagan. Really, I think he's the only dwarf NPC out there. Now, Kagan, again, he's going to be temporary, but he is extremely useful. Let's take a look at him. He's got a 20 constitution. His dexterity is a bit of ass. So if you did want to use Kagan, I would recommend getting that boosted ASAP. However, in the meanwhile, I mean, he's got passable strength. And, you know, obviously he's not going to be winning any beauty contests. But, big caveat, lawful evil. So he's only really, I would highly recommend Kagan for an evil party. Let's give him his spare battle axe. Let's give all the magic to Nira for now. Maybe we can free up some of this inventory space here, hopefully. There. Jaheira's going to be our potion mule. Kagan's just going to be Kagan. Khalid will take care of any random weapons. Okay, that's a two-hander, so let's keep that there. And let's roll with it.
Sorted.
But the thing about Kagan is he actually regenerates. It's not like troll regeneration or anything like that, where if you cut him, he just automatically heals. But you really, even if you're just traveling from one area to the next, Kagan's constitution allows him to heal up. So we got Kagan. Let's save scum it, because we're about to get into a battle, and as you've seen, battles can go sideways pretty quickly.
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
I have heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? We're always on the lookout for money. Tell us more. I'm Garrick, and I work for Silky Rosina. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. However, she's been having some troubles of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldpost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up, but with a villain like Feldpost running the place, she needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay about 300 gold. What do you say? That sounds fair. Why don't you show us this mistress of yours? I think you've made a good decision. Now just meet me outside the Red Sheaf Inn. Alright, so let's
spit it out.
In preparation.
I'm on it.
Nature's servant awaits as you direct.
Can I help you? I can, but
Go
try.
pester someone else. Sure.
What is it this? My turn to save the day.
Alright,
You rang. Go on then.
let's do it.
Sorted.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
I see my Garrick has been rather busy. You look as if you're worth paying a little extra. What did my little helper offer you? I offer them 300 gold, just like you told me. I'll raise your wage to 400. Well then, I assume that Garrick has explained what your duties are. You must simply dispose of the ruffians when they come to threaten me. They shouldn't be too hard to deal with, but I would advise you to strike fast. Whatever you do, don't speak with them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men.
Greetings, mercenaries.
Here they are now.
I am
Belt post
Silky,
thug, strike when I tell you.
thespian extraordinaire.
Greetings, Silky. We're here as you've asked. When we have the... Don't try and threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up. There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now. Kill them all. Obviously, there's something up here. Silky, it looks like she's just trying to cover her tracks. She's hired these guys out to get something. Just wants to cover her tracks and remain the damsel in distress. I'm not buying it. Stop this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Alright. So she is a mage, that's why I surrounded her.
Omnipresent authority
So
figure.
I need an ale.
You rang?
all my characters can get...
You're a queer
Just
fellow.
start pounding on her. Just dogpile her.
I can't figure out
There we go.
Bunch of chumps. What the hell do you think you were doing?
Spit it out. I'm on it.
Alright, we'll take that, and we will certainly take that. Let's talk to this yahoo. We thank you for stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. I don't even know what he gave me. Potion of defense, maybe? Okay. So,
You rang.
this is Garrick, yet another recruitable character.
I'm on it.
He's a bard.
Yes, sir.
Silky's dead. I guess she had it coming. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Would it be too much to ask if I could join up with you? Now, you can take him, but of course I have a full party, so I'd have to make room for him. If you do want him to stick around and you're not really sure, and you initiate this conversation, my suggestion would be to kick one of your party members out. Don't kick Nera out. She's going to head directly back to the friendly army, and then you'll have to go all the way up there to get her back. Khalid and Jahira are a pair. Kagan, he'll just stick around. He'll stand there dumbfounded. Same with Imoen. So if that's the case, or if you want to run a test drive with him, that's how you want to go. Me, I'm just going to tell him to beat it. We don't need anyone else right now. And he's gone for the rest of the game. He's out. He's outie.
Go on then. Right, what's this
So
then?
let's... Oh, we just got some gold. I'm going to go identify that stave, because that's going to come in handy. I'm going to slap that on Jahira, if it's any good, which, spoiler alert, it is. It is. It's a step up in there. It's a step in the right direction.
Sorted.
I can make whatever you wish for a
Okay.
wee little bit more than me competition.
Idea. And it's a quarter stave plus 1, I believe, right? Yep. So let's slip that on over there, put that on you. Her Thaco goes down, and her her damage goes up. We'll just drop that. Nobody really wants to buy a piece of wood. It's essentially a tree branch, so get rid of it, you know? Alright. Make sure nobody broke their weapons in the last melee. And I think that'll be a good place to cut off the episode. Where we'll pick it up. I guess really it's just gonna be back in Beregost, and we'll still just keep trudging along in Beregost. Thank you again for joining me. Give me all that loving down below, and I will see you again next time.